everyone, and welcome to Lety Does Legion. So in the last episode, David is trying to look for someone who can help expand Switch's power, because when she shows him how his power works, he tries to go into the time stream as well, and he cannot follow her. So he and Lenny come up with this elaborate plan to get Division 3 to go looking for them, and in all of their distraction to try to apprehend Lenny, they are able to kidnap Carrie to help David build his machine. Would you sit down? I need you to sit down. You make me anxious. No, stop. He doesn't need you to clean him. He wants to be dirty. Let him be dirty. Just sit here. Sit. Thank you. Please, just let him be filthy. He wants to be filthy. Okay, what was I saying? Right, so they kidnap Carrie to help David in his mission to expand Switch's power, and they convince him that David is the one that is doing the right thing, and that Carrie is actually going to be helping save the world. In Lenny doing all this, David also uses his power to go and visit Sid, well, mentally visit Sid, who has a tooth that she found on the scene when they went to go apprehend David. And I don't know whose tooth it is. Maybe it's David's tooth, but I also don't understand why he would have lost a tooth. Or maybe it's just something from one of the previous seasons that I really don't remember, but yeah, she has a tooth, and she was thinking about David, so David locked onto that and went to go talk to her. But yeah, now that they have Carrie working with them, he is probably going to actually be able to make the device. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, nothing too much that I'm looking for other than maybe, more Lenny because she's always great. And, yeah, I love Carrie too, so. I got cool characters for these next couple episodes, and, yeah, that's basically it. Legion, Season 3, Episode 3, Chapter 22. Let's get started. Okay, so this episode is starting off with baby noises, so I assume baby David. Is this the same actress as Joanna from Mr. Robot?
If I'm even here.
I think it is. That makes sense though, because I was about to comment on how she looks so pretty, and then I'm like, I think I've already said this before, but I've definitely said it during Mr. Robot. Shaggy, stop licking the bed.
Or did you?
Shaggy, stop licking the bed! Why doesn't he just take her with him? Well, that's weird. Stop licking the bed or I'll eat you.
So I made a very small forest with just one tree in it. It turned out to be an apple.
Purple crayon?
Apples would be very tasty, Harold.
I don't know what that is.
When they got... By then, Harold was over his head.
Oh, that he was ignoring his wife and child for the cerebral. I like how, for this one, him using it involves him, like, moving his head as if you would, like, an antenna to, like, tune in to a thought. Oh.
Meaning?
That he's gonna die alone after he ignores his wife and child. No, Charles, you can't just do that, man. Charles, you could just try talking to her. That's really creepy. What the heck? Is he seeing present David's cult? That is kind of cool that he's known he can do that since he was younger. What the heck is happening? Are we flashing back and forth, or is he getting flashes of the future? Oh, she's seeing them too? Hearing it too? I'm so confused about these David flashes. Baby David is best David. David needs to stop trying to communicate with her as mommy. She has a baby, not a grown man calling her mommy. Like, how creepy would that be? You're a parent, you know that you have your little infant in the other room, and even if it's already like started going like, Mama, Mommy, Dada, or whatever, it's now you walking around the house and I hear, Mommy! I'm right next to you! Oh. Okay. That's hers? I thought Shadow King gave it to David. Oh, Charles, you're such a creep. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you see, this is what he should have done from the very beginning, but he didn't. Oh, cherry pie as well. Okay. You can bite into them. You can eat them like that. Oh, she knew.
It occurred to me that there should be rules. People deserve their...
Is she taking his pie? She did.
So I don't think...
This is the story of how Charles starves from lack of pie because she always takes it from him. Again. Did he, like, mind control all of these people? That's so many people. Charles, I think there needs to be like official release papers that you're... Okay. What a creepy little toy to give a kid.
Can a baby have nightmares?
No.
That doll's gonna give him nightmares.
He's too young. And he ends up like me.
I like how he's assuming that he already...
Like me?
Yeah.
He hasn't already done that. In reality, he's like way worse and way more powerful than him. Is she hearing this music and it's all future David's fault?
Did you leave me all alone?
Is David the reason that she leaves baby David? Is that guy a time traveler too? Switch's dad? Whoa! He totally just flashed his mom a vision of a bomb going off. It's not okay. So a good chunk of his own future is David's fault, because without the future David intervening in baby David's life, his mom wouldn't have thought that she was going crazy. Because she didn't even notice Farouk. What is happening? I don't get it. Is this baby David's doing, or is it Farouk's fault? Okay, David. Oh, he dispelled him. I don't like these noises.
We have to go back. Come on.
David is so fucked.
Wake up. Please.
I don't get it. Is she dead, or... It's David's true daddy. That's so creepy. Okay, it just ended. Alright, so... I thought that this episode was going to be showing the present and showing off them making the machine, because the last two episodes didn't advance too much plot-wise, but they did give us a lot of like random scenes, so I thought they were going to kind of drag everything out as much as they could. But it looks like Carrie has already finished the machine, and David, off screen, they already finished the machine, tested it so that David could go with Switch, and they were traveling in the time stream for so much that she's actually like exhausted. I don't know why her teeth are falling out though, but yeah, it doesn't even take too much for that to happen. So this was a David backstory, and so that we could see Charles as well. It was mostly focused on like Gabrielle Haller though, who I guess died at the end there. I'm not too sure. Did she die, or is she in a coma? Like, if she was just like, if she had just fainted, I think that Charles would still be able to enter her mind. I don't know if in a coma he would or not, but yeah, I guess it just all depends. But they went back in time, and David scared the crap out of his mom so bad that she thought she was going crazy, because there's this person like mommy everywhere. Like, why David, that's a terrible plan. But anyway, seeing Farouk trying to play with baby David is probably the best part as well. I hope we do get to see more stuff in the next couple episodes of that type. But this was probably the only like backstory thing that we were going to get this season. I think from this point on, every time that David is going to talk about like doing his like master plan, more than likely it's going to be like what was kind of in this episode, where it's like it's following one person in one timeline, but they're having like flashes of the future. So yeah, because David probably won't quit whatever he's doing, even if he's fucking up the timeline, and even if Switch is like really hurt. And then there's also the consequences of the time demons, which we haven't seen yet, but we most likely will. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what the next episode holds. Did you guys like this episode? Let me know. And that's basically all I got for you. Stop licking the bed! So, get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Shaggy, stop licking the bed. Don't lick the bed. What are you doing? You're just making the bed wet. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that, just don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Okay.